Hello, my name is Stan Tekiela, and this is a reading of my storybook, Whose Track Is That? From AdventureKEEN Publications. I love taking pictures of animals, but it's not always easy. Sometimes I can't find the animals. When this happens, I only get pictures of their tracks. This animal's track is long and skinny and might loop or curl about. Sometimes it's a straight line. Whose track is that? Here's your hint. You might see a robin pull one of these from your lawn. Can you guess what it is? Of course, it's an earthworm. Earthworms usually live underground, but they often come out when it rains. Even though they don't have any bones or a hard outer covering like insects, worms are strong enough to burrow into soil and leave tracks. Pointed on one end and rounded on the other, this track is heart-shaped. This animal's hooves are extra hard and make deep tracks in the mud. Whose track is that? Here's your hint. You might see the large animal running through fields or parks. Did you guess that it was a deer? The white-tailed deer is the most common large animal in America. Male deer, known as bucks, grow a new set of antlers every year. In late winter, the antlers fall off. Mice and vole love to chew on these old antlers, but sometimes you can find them in fields. Here's your next one. Small and round, my tracks are not very easy to spot. My claws don't stick out, so my tracks don't leave claw marks in the mud or snow. Whose track is that? And here's your hint. This animal looks like a large house cat. Did you guess? It's a bobcat. Bobcats are small cats, not much larger than your house cat. They are found in a wide variety of habitats, from forests to wetlands. When a bobcat walks, its back feet step directly into the tracks of its front feet, making it look like it only leaves a single line of tracks. Here's your next animal track. This animal's front paws look like a person's hand with 5 fingers. It sometimes even dunks its food in water. Whose track is that? And here's your hint. This animal has black rings around its tail. It's a raccoon. The northern raccoon is also called the common raccoon. It has a cute black mask around its eyes that make it look like a bank robber in a cartoon. Raccoons often live near people because we throw out a lot of food into the garbage where the raccoons can find it. Here's your next track clue. This animal's feet are good for walking and even better for swimming. Its toes are connected by webbing. Whose track is that? The hint is this animal has feathers and honks. It's a Canada goose. The Canada goose lives in large families. The male and female lead the babies around, so you might find a lot of tracks. When it walks on land, it waddles because its big feet get in the way. And here's your next track. This animal has large, round feet with long, sharp claws. Its tracks are bigger than your hand. Whose track is that? This animal loves to eat honey, berries, and even bugs. Did you guess? It's a bear. The American black bear is the most common bear in North America. Bears have long, sharp claws, and you can see claw marks in its tracks. Large male bears often mark trees by using their teeth or claws. This helps them communicate with other bears and shows other bears how big and strong it is. And here's your next track. These tracks are small and oval, and they often show this animal's nails. You might see these tracks in your yard, at a park, or at the beach. Whose track is that? And here's your hint. This animal might live in your house. It's a dog. Dogs are closely related to the gray wolf, and they started living with people at least 20,000 years ago. There are many different kinds of dogs. Finding dog prints is easy at parks and backyards. If it's muddy outside, your dog might even make tracks inside. Here's your next track. This animal's front paw track is tiny compared to its huge back foot. Its large flat tail leaves a track too. Whose track is that? And now for your hint. This animal has large front teeth. Of course, it's a beaver. The North American beaver constructs special structures called dams, creating a small pond where its family can live. It spends a lot of time in the water, so look for the tracks near streams and rivers. And here's your next track. You can see this animal's tracks when it migrates back home. Its tracks are tiny and thin, which can make them hard to see. Whose track is that? And now your hint. This animal often runs for short distances before stopping and looking for worms. Did you guess? It's a robin. When the American robin runs across your lawn and turns its head, it's not listening for worms. Instead, it's looking for them, as its eyes are located on the side of its head. And now for your next track. When this animal runs, it's more like hopping with its feet side by side. Sometimes, just for fun, it slides on its belly instead of running. Whose track is that? And now for your hint. This furry animal likes to have fun and play. It's an otter. In winter, river otters often like to have fun by sliding down snowy hills on their bellies, just like kids going sledding. Otters don't stay in one place for very long, instead running and jumping along the edges of streams and lakes. Its tracks are always near water, so look in mud or snow along rivers and streams. And here's your next track. This animal's back feet are huge, helping it jump very far. If it sits on a lily pad, you can't see its tracks at all. Whose track is that? Here's your hint. When it leaps, sometimes it splashes into the water. Did you guess what it is? It's a bullfrog. The American bullfrog is the largest frog in North America. It can be bigger than a dinner plate. A bullfrog's front toes are not webbed, but its back toes are. I hope you enjoyed my reading of Whose Track Is That? Until next time, this is Stan Tekiela.
Thank you for watching our latest video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot of stuff for you guys, and we don't want you to miss anything. You can also turn on our notifications so that when we drop a video, you're the first one to know about it. Thank you.